Welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something simple but serious. What if today was the only day you had? No second chances, no tomorrow, just 24 hours. Would you still waste 3 hours scrolling, 2 hours overthinking, and the rest just surviving? Or would you finally stand up and say, "This day is mine"? Because you and we both get the same 24 hours. What we do with them, that's what separates regret from results. So if you've ever said, "I don't have time," this video will change your mind forever. Stay with me. Every chapter here is a step, a lesson, not just in using time better, but in becoming who you were meant to be, in life and in English. Chapter 1. The Clock That Doesn't Wait. Why 24 hours is more than time every day. We wake up with something priceless, something more valuable than money, more powerful than talent. We wake up with 24 hours. That's it. Not 25, not 23, just 24. No one gets more, not billionaires, not teachers, not athletes, not students, not you, not me. The clock starts the moment you open your eyes, and it doesn't wait. But here's the truth. Most people don't even see it. They don't feel it. They don't realize what they're holding. Because when something comes every day, we think it's normal, but it's not. Time is not normal. Time is not guaranteed. Time is not kind. Time is a gift, and also a mirror. It shows who you are. How you use it shows who you're becoming. Let me explain this in the simplest words. You have today, not tomorrow, not later. Just now. That's a powerful sentence for English learners, too. Say it out loud with me. I have today. I will use it. These are not just English words. These are life decisions. Let's compare two people. Person A wakes up, checks their phone, scrolls, gets out of bed late, does some work without focus, watches a few videos, chats for hours, and before they know it, it's nighttime. They say, "I'll try again tomorrow." Now person B wakes up, stretches, drinks water, plans the day. They take 30 minutes to learn English. They write a sentence. They speak it aloud. They watch one video that teaches them something real. They take a walk, call someone they love, and reflect before bed. Both had the same 24 hours, but one lived. The other waited. That's the power of understanding time, and it's emotional. Because when you realize how much you've wasted before, it hurts. And that's okay. I've wasted time too. I've had days, even weeks, where I did almost nothing. I remember one week during a difficult time in my life. I told myself, I need a break. But the break turned into endless distractions. I didn't read, I didn't write, I didn't learn, I just passed time. And then one night, I looked at the calendar. A whole week was gone. I didn't even remember most of it. That feeling, it stayed with me. And that's when I made a choice. I said, never again. I started small. Just 10 minutes of focus a day, then 30, then 1 hour. I didn't become perfect. I became aware. And that awareness changed my life. I began to ask myself every morning, how will I use this gift today? Because that's what each day is, a gift. Here's something beautiful to remember. Every morning, you get a fresh 24-hour gift. no matter what you did yesterday, no matter what you failed at last week. Today is a new chance. But here's the catch. The gift comes with an invisible timer, and at midnight, it disappears forever. So I ask you now, are you unwrapping it or letting it expire? In English, we often say, later, but later becomes never. Tomorrow, but tomorrow is just a dream. Someday, but someday isn't on the calendar. That's why now is your best friend. Now is your superpower. Practice this sentence. I will use my time now. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. You just need to stop wasting this one. Because time doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're scared. It doesn't care if you're not ready. It moves forward with or without you. So why not move with it? This is not about pressure. This is about purpose. You were not born to scroll all day. You were not born to just survive. You were born to grow, to learn, to speak, to create, to connect. And every day gives you one more chance to do that. Not forever. Just 24 hours. And they are ticking. So let's make a small decision right now. Say this with me. Today is mine. I will not waste it. That's how we start. That's how we take back control. That's how we begin the journey to better English and a better life. One day at a time. And this day is your first. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Busy. How to stop running in circles. Let me ask you a simple question. Are you really busy or just stuck in motion? Because there's a big difference between being busy and being productive. But most people don't know that. They spend their whole day doing things, and at night, they still feel empty, tired, lost, like nothing really changed. Why? Because movement without direction is just noise. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine a hamster running on a wheel. It looks fast. It looks active. It looks like something is happening. But in reality, it's going nowhere. Now imagine a person climbing stairs slowly but surely. They might look slower, but every step they take brings them higher. That's the difference between busy and productive. One burns energy, the other builds progress. Let's talk about English learning. If you scroll Instagram or TikTok watching 50 English reels in 1 hour, does that mean you're learning? Maybe a little. But if you don't remember anything, if you don't write anything down, if you don't speak a single sentence, was that hour productive? Or were you just busy with English content? Now imagine this instead. You open one short English video. You pause. You repeat each sentence. You write down 3 new words. You speak them aloud. You use them in your own sentence. That's 15 minutes, but that's 15 minutes of true growth. Because you learned, you practiced, you focused. Let's try something together. Say these words after me. Learn, teach, write, focus. These are action verbs, verbs that move you forward. Now say these 2. Busy, productive. They might look the same, but they are opposites. One keeps you tired. One makes you proud. Here's something no one tells you. You can be busy all day and still feel like a failure. But when you are productive, even for 1 hour, you feel like a champion. Because productivity is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right thing with intention and finishing it. That's it. Now let's take a moment to reflect. I want you to write down everything you did yesterday. Yes, everything. From the moment you woke up to the moment you went to bed. You can do it after this video. Don't lie to yourself. Write it all. Scrolling, eating, walking, watching, texting. Then, put a star next to the things that helped you grow. Be honest. What did you actually learn yesterday? What did you create? What did you finish? For most people, the page looks full, but the stars are missing. That's not because they're lazy. It's because they confused being active with being effective. And if you do that for one day, it's okay. But if you do it for 100 days, that's how dreams die. Slowly, silently, while we stay busy. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a time I was working 10 hours a day. My schedule looked packed. I thought I was doing everything right. But at the end of each week, I felt nothing. No progress. Just stress. Then I asked myself, what did I actually finish this week? And the answer scared me, because I couldn't think of anything real. I was just running in circles. So I changed one thing. Every day I picked one meaningful task and finished it completely. That one shift changed everything. So now I'm asking you to do the same. Don't just be busy, be better. Every morning ask yourself, what will make this day meaningful? Then do it. With focus, with heart, with your full attention. Because if your actions don't move you forward, they're just noise. And your life is not a place for noise. It's a place for growth, learning, creation, and purpose. You have 24 hours. Don't run in circles. Climb. Chapter 3. One day, one win. The rule of one high-impact task. Let's take a deep breath together. In and out. Because I know many of you watching right now feel overwhelmed. You want to change. You want to grow. You want to learn English, fix your habits, improve your life. But every time you write your to-do list, it feels endless. You look at it and think, where do I even begin? And sometimes you don't begin at all. You freeze. You feel like a failure before the day even starts. That's why I'm giving you one rule today that can break that feeling forever. It's called one day, one win. Forget doing 10 things. Forget being perfect. All I want you to do is choose one high-impact task today and finish it. That's it. Because you don't need 24 perfect hours. You just need 1 hour done right. Let's understand what a high-impact task means. It's not about being hard. It's not about being big. It's about being meaningful. It's the one thing that, if you finish it today, you'll go to sleep feeling proud. Maybe it's practicing English for 20 minutes. Maybe it's reading one article. Maybe it's writing a short paragraph. Maybe it's calling someone you've been avoiding. Maybe it's just cleaning your study space. But whatever it is, it matters. Now, let's learn a little English to help us plan our day. Use these simple words. First, the thing you will begin with. Next, what comes after that. Finish, the most important word. Not just start. Finish. Goal. The thing you want to achieve. Focus. your energy, your mind, all going in one direction. Say this sentence out loud. Today, my goal is to finish one task. I will give it my full focus. Because when you complete one task with full attention, your brain changes. It feels strong. It feels in control. It feels like a leader. You stop feeling lost. You stop feeling lazy. You stop saying, I did nothing today. And you start saying, I made progress. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're learning English. Today, your one win could be, record myself speaking for 5 minutes without stopping. You write it down. You say it aloud. You block 20 minutes for it. You do it. You finish it. Now, even if the rest of your day gets messy, even if you get tired, distracted, or behind on other things, you already won. And that feeling will follow you. Here's the truth. Most people do 10 small things and still feel like nothing changed. But people who win one big thing each day, they change fast, because small wins stack up. They build momentum, and momentum builds confidence, and confidence builds identity, and identity builds your future. Let me tell you what I do every morning. I don't write 20 goals, I write one mission, my high-impact task. I call it the win of the day. Sometimes it's writing a video script. Sometimes it's having a deep conversation. Sometimes it's working out. But whatever it is, I finish it. And even if everything else goes wrong, I still feel strong. So here's your challenge. Right now, stop everything and ask yourself one question. What one thing will make today a win for me? Say it out loud, whisper it, shout it. I don't care, but say it. And then write it. Then do it. Don't let your day be full of noise. Let it be full of meaning. Because 1 hour of real focus is more powerful than 10 hours of random activity. And one win a day, repeated for 30 days, can change your whole life. Start small, stay strong, choose your one win, then come back tomorrow and do it again. Chapter 4. Protect your growth time. Like it's treasure. Let's talk about something sacred, something that, if you don't protect it, the world will steal it. It's called your growth time, the part of your day that's not about surviving, not about working, not about replying to messages or checking your phone. It's the time meant for you, for your future, for your dreams. But most people give it away, without even knowing it. Let me be clear. Your future is not built during your job. Your future is built after work, after school, after dinner. Those quiet hours between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., or the early morning between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. That's when you grow. That's when you decide who you're becoming. Now think about this. If you sleep for 8 hours and work or study for another 8, that still leaves you with 8 hours. Even if you only use 2 hours for growth, you will move faster than 99% of people. Even 30 minutes protected every day can change everything. So here's the mission. Choose your growth time and guard it like it's gold. Let's use some simple and powerful English vocabulary. Protect, to keep something safe. Plan, to decide what to do. Block, to stop other things from entering. Avoid, to stay away from distractions. Schedule, to write down your plan for the day. Say this with me. I will protect my growth time. I will block distractions. I will plan and stay focused. You don't need a perfect system. You need a protected space. Maybe it's from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. when the house is quiet. Maybe it's early in the morning before the world wakes up. Whenever it is, write it down. Call it my growth hour. This is what successful people do. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on earth, spends most of his day reading, thinking, and learning, not rushing, not multitasking, just growing. He protects his thinking time like a king protects a crown. And he's not alone. Artists, writers, athletes, creators, they all block off sacred time for personal progress. Here's a secret. The world will always try to take your time. Notifications, messages, requests, random videos, gossip, stress. But you have the power to say, no, this hour is mine. This is when I build me. Let me give you an example. One of my students had a dream to speak fluent English, but she worked all day. She had kids, she was always tired. She said, I don't have time. But then, we looked at her evening. Between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., she was watching dramas, scrolling social media, and talking about things that didn't matter. We made a change. We blocked 30 minutes at 9 o'clock every night. Just 30. That was her growth time. She used it to watch one video lesson, speak for 10 minutes, and write one small paragraph. 3 months later, she was speaking clearly, confidently, happily. Why? Not because she worked more, but because she protected her time. So now it's your turn. I want you to write your growth hour in the comments. Tell the world, this is my time. This is when I grow. And then stick to it. Put your phone on airplane mode. Tell your family. Set an alarm. Close the door. Make it sacred. Because here's the truth. If you don't protect your time, no one else will. If you don't build your future now, you'll be stuck waiting for someone to give it to you later. So choose your time. Own it. Block it. Grow in it. Even 30 minutes of pure focus a day is better than 3 hours of scattered effort. Your dreams are waiting, but they only show up during your growth hour. Protect it like treasure, because it is. Chapter 5. Morning is mindset. Win the first hour, win the day. Let's talk about the first hour of your day. The beginning, the moment you wake up. That hour is not just about brushing your teeth or making coffee. That hour is about power, because how you start your day decides how you live it. And I mean this from the heart. If your day starts with chaos, it stays chaotic. But if it starts with calm, it stays yours. Most people don't realize it. They open their eyes, and the first thing they touch is their phone. Boom. Messages, alerts, drama, bad news, likes, noise. Their brain hasn't even said good morning, but the world has already shouted 30 different things at them, and they wonder, why do I feel so tired? It's not the body, it's the mind. The mind is overloaded before it wakes up. Now imagine something different. You open your eyes. You don't touch your phone. You sit up. You stretch your arms. You smile. You breathe. You give yourself silence. You give yourself control. That's the secret of the top 1%. Not magic. Mindset. Let's learn some simple and useful English together. These 5 words will guide your first hour. Morning, the beginning of your day before. Something you do earlier after. Something that comes later first. Your first step. Your first thought strong. Full of energy and focus. Calm. Peaceful. Without stress. Repeat them aloud. Feel their rhythm. Morning, before, after, first, strong, calm. You can use these to plan your first hour. Let me walk you through a perfect first hour. You don't need to do everything, but you can start with 1 or 2. Let's go, slowly, like a soft voice guiding you. 0000 to 0010. You wake up. You sit quietly, eyes closed, no phone, no noise. You listen to your breath. You stretch your neck, your shoulders, your arms. This is your moment of calm. The world can wait. You are alive. You are aware. 0010 to 0025. You take your notebook. You write 1 sentence. Today I want to feel savoir. Maybe you write strong, maybe focused, maybe grateful. Then you write 3 small goals, like 1, learn 3 new English words. 2, speak for 10 minutes. 3, read 1 paragraph. You don't write a long list, just 3, simple, clear, strong. 0025 to 0040. You speak, out loud. Maybe you repeat an English dialogue. Maybe you record your voice. Maybe you talk to yourself about your goals. No grammar stress, no fear, just your voice. Just practice. Because your voice in the morning sets your tone for the day. 0040 to 0100. You move your body. Stretch, walk, dance, do jumping jacks. No need for gym. No need for rules, just movement. Because when the body moves, the brain wakes up. And when the brain wakes up with joy, it works better all day. Now ask yourself this: how do I usually spend my first hour? Scrolling, complaining, rushing, thinking negative thoughts? Then ask yourself, what if I change just 1 thing tomorrow morning? What if I gave the first hour back to myself? You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to make the first hour sacred, not for the world, for you. Because the first hour is where you build your peace, your identity, your power. That's when your heart whispers and your mind listens. Don't let notifications steal it. Don't let fear distract it. Let it be your temple, your fortress, your calm before the storm. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You just need to take back the start of your day. Because if you win the first hour, the rest of the day can't defeat you. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, ask this 1 question: will I give my first hour to the world or to myself? Then decide and act. Chapter 6. Delete distractions. They are stealing your life. Let's talk about the real thief in your life. Not a person, not money, not failure. The real thief is distraction. And the worst part? You invite it in every day. What are distractions? They are anything that pulls your mind away from what matters. Your phone buzzing every 10 seconds. Apps designed to keep you scrolling. gossip that adds no value, noise that keeps your brain busy, but your life empty. These things don't just waste your time, they steal your future. Let that sink in. Every distraction steals a piece of your future. Now, I want you to imagine this. You open your phone just to check one message. You blink. Suddenly, it's been 45 minutes. You've opened 6 apps, watched 20 reels, maybe laughed, maybe got angry, maybe felt jealous. And then you close the phone. You feel tired, but you also feel nothing. That's not entertainment. That's energy loss. That's life loss. And it's happening every day. So let's fix it. Let's take the power back. Here are some powerful English words you need to know and use every day. Delete, remove what you don't need, avoid, stay away from what distracts you. Silence, turn off notifications and noise, choose, make a strong decision limit, set a clear boundary. Say them out loud with me. Delete, avoid, silence, choose, limit. These are not just English vocabulary words. These are life tools. Now here's a moment that can change everything. Every time you pick up your phone, ask, "Is this helping my dream?" If the answer is no, then put it down. You don't need motivation. You need clarity. Let's do a little test right now. Open your phone's screen time report. Look at how many hours you spent today or yesterday on social apps, games, videos. For most people, it's 3, 4, even 6 hours a day. Now multiply that by 7 days. That's 20 to 40 hours a week. Now multiply it by 30 days. That's over 100 hours a month. 100 hours. What could you do with that time? Learn English. Build a business. Read 5 books. Start a YouTube channel. Change your health. Change your brain. Change your life. So here's your challenge. A real spike moment. Cut your screen time by 50% starting today. Yes, today. Here's how. 1. Delete 2 apps that waste your time and give you nothing. 2. Silence your notifications for 3 hours each day. No buzz, no pop-ups. 3. Choose 1 hour every day where your phone is in another room. 4. Limit your scrolling to 15 minutes. Set a timer. 5. Avoid starting or ending your day with screens. Start small. Just one change. Then grow. Let me tell you a short story. One of my English students used to say, "I don't have time to practice." Then she checked her screen time. It was 6 hours a day. We made a rule. 2 hours max per day, with 1 hour saved just for English. After 30 days, her fluency improved more than the past 6 months combined. Why? Not because she studied harder, but because she deleted distractions. You are not weak. You are not broken. You're just surrounded by digital noise. But you don't have to listen anymore. You can choose peace. You can choose progress. You can choose power. So ask yourself again, every time you reach for your phone, is this helping my dream? And if not, swipe it away. Because your future is not inside your phone. It's inside your mind, your actions, your habits, and your time. Delete the noise, defend your focus, design your life. Chapter 7. Turn consumption into education, learning with every click. Let's be honest. You're going to use your phone today. You're going to open YouTube. You're going to scroll. You're going to click. That's normal. That's life. And guess what? You don't have to quit your phone. You just have to change what your phone teaches you. Most people think the phone is the enemy, but that's not true. The phone is just a tool, like a book, like a knife, like a mirror. What matters is how you use it. You can scroll for 3 hours and get nothing, or you can scroll for 30 minutes and grow faster than ever. The secret? Turn consumption into education. Every click should help you learn. Let's learn 6 powerful words together. These are verbs, action words that will guide your new habit. Learn. To get new knowledge, teach. To explain something to others, improve. To make something better, listen. To pay attention with your ears, speak. To use your voice, watch. To look and understand. Say them slowly with me. Learn, teach, improve, listen, speak, watch. Now let's turn these into real actions. Every day, you can make this simple rule. 1. Watch one short educational video, not just for fun, but to learn something. 2. Listen to one English podcast or audio, even for just 5 minutes while walking or eating. 3. Speak one sentence out loud. Your voice matters, even if no one hears it. That's it. Just 3 steps. Every day. 10 to 20 minutes. It's not about studying hard, it's about learning smart. Let me show you how this works. Example. You're already on YouTube. You see a video like 5 ways to talk about your feelings in English. Click. Watch. Pause after each phrase. Repeat it aloud. Write one sentence using the new phrase. That's real learning. Then you put on your headphones. You listen to a podcast, maybe a simple one for English learners. You hear natural speech, rhythm, tone. You don't understand every word. That's okay. But your brain is listening, adapting, improving. And finally, you speak. Maybe in front of a mirror. Maybe while walking. Maybe to yourself in the shower. One sentence. Your voice. Your effort. I am learning every day. I believe I can speak English. I used my phone to grow today. It may feel small, but over time, these small moments create big change. Here's your top moment for today. Don't quit your phone. Change what your phone teaches you. You're already clicking. Just choose better clicks. Now, let's make this real. I want you to comment right now. Tell me these 3 things. 1. One show you will watch in English. 2. One podcast you'll start listening to. 3. One topic you want to learn more about. Maybe your show is Friends or The Office. Maybe your podcast is BBC Learning English. Maybe your topic is job interview questions or daily conversations. Whatever it is, make it yours. Personal, exciting, powerful. Because learning doesn't only happen in school anymore. It happens every time you click. So don't waste your clicks. Use them. Build with them. Grow with them. Turn your scrolling into strategy. Turn your watching into wisdom. Turn your phone into your teacher. Chapter 8. Your identity is hidden in your time. Who are you becoming? This is the final chapter, and it's not just about English. It's about you, your life, your future, your identity. Let me say something from the heart. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your fears. You are what you do every day. The truth is simple. Your habits shape your identity. What you choose to do in your 24 hours, that's who you're becoming. We all want to speak better English. We all want confidence, success, happiness. But those are not random gifts. They are built slowly, quietly, in your daily choices, not just in the big moments, but in the small ones, when no one is watching. When you wake up and say, "Today I will learn." When you sit down and say, "Today I will speak." When you feel tired and still whisper, "Today I will not give up." Let's learn 5 powerful English phrases, not for grammar, but for life. I am. This is who you are. Now I become. This is who you are changing into. I decide. You have the power to choose. I grow. You are not stuck. I build. You are creating your future. Say them with me. I am learning. I become stronger. I decide my future. I grow every day. I build my life. This is not just language. This is transformation. Now, I want to ask you something big. Who are you becoming? Look at how you use your time. That's your answer. Because you don't become confident by accident. You don't become fluent by luck. You become those things through hours, habits, and heart. Every day is a page in your life. Every choice is a sentence. And every action is a word. So let me ask you, in these 24 hours, you are writing the next page of your story. What's the title of today's chapter? Is it Another Day Wasted? Or The Day I Took Control? Or maybe The First Time I Believed in Myself? You choose. You always choose. But here's the final challenge, and I mean it. Close this video and go do one real action. Not tomorrow. Now say one sentence in English. Write one goal. Stretch your body. Drink water. Protect your growth hour. Call fear a liar. Just one action, any action, right now. Because when this video ends, your 24 hours are still moving. They don't stop. They don't wait. And neither should you. Don't leave this moment with just inspiration. Leave it with identity. You are not someone who just watches. You are someone who becomes. So say this with me. Loud or soft, it doesn't matter, but say it. I decide who I become, and I start today. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. And your next 24 hours? They're waiting for your power. If even one chapter made you feel something, if even one moment made you sit up and say, "Yes, I want more," then don't let this just be another video you forget tomorrow. Like this video right now, so more learners like you can find it. Comment below, what's 1 hour of your day that you will now protect like gold? And subscribe to the channel for more videos that don't just teach English. They teach you how to live it. Because your 24 hours are not just time. They are your story, and the world is waiting to hear it.